Over the last few weeks and upwards to a month, we've heard from multiple insiders, some of them more trusted than others, that WB was making demands for Superman, and specifically for things to be cut out. Now this time, James Gunn addresses this and debunks it all. But people don't believe him because he's been caught lying, literally in front of our very own eyes. So chances are, if you've been keeping up with Superman and what's been going on, that you've seen the reports, heard the rumors, and, well, some pretty reputable people in the industry talking about the fact that they've heard that WB was not happy with cuts of Superman due to test screenings, and that they've essentially asked for the film to be cut down. Originally clocking in at 2 hours and 20 minutes, they wanted to cut down to 2 hours or under. James Gunn met them at 2:09, and that's the final runtime. Now, whether or not there was truth to this, we're really never going to know unless there's a giant expose by like Variety or Deadline or Hollywood Reporter or whoever. We're not going to know up until that, and that's usually years later. But what's interesting is that James Gunn decided to directly respond to articles and people talking about it by saying that there is zero truth to this. And automatically, people just took his word. But there's still plenty of people who don't believe what he's saying, me being chief among them. Now, people will ask why, and I'll talk about it in just a few seconds, but James Gunn is now a studio man, and he's got to lie. He's got to do to Kevin Feige, but he's not as good as Kevin Feige at doing the spin. For example, let's go back to the smoking gun and everything. When James Gunn said, "We won't greenlight a film until we have a finished script we're happy with. And in general, we won't cast a film until the script is finished. This is why some projects are moving faster than anticipated and others moving slowly. It's always going to be quality first, no matter what." He said this, but they announced Waller, which didn't have even a finished first script for a first episode. We know because the show has seemingly been canceled. Booster Gold was announced, they had nothing. And the showrunner of that revealed that he was let go. So that seems like it's dead. Paradise Lost? Who knows? Swamp Thing was greenlit, and James Mangold revealed when it was greenlit, there wasn't even really an idea. So he has been shown to lie, and yeah, he's a corporate man. That's fine. You know, I don't blame him. He's got to do the spin. But people aren't believing due to the fact that very valid websites have reported these test screenings happening and WB's demands. And it's not like there's no pattern for WB doing this. There is, because it's what they do, which puts an interesting angle on Superman and its need to succeed. And how are we going to perceive James Gunn if the film comes out and there are structural errors and there are problems with the film and further reports of what we heard that he tried to debunk are then proven right? We're in some very interesting territory now, and it's going to be interesting to see just how James Gunn responds when it's all said and done and Superman is out less than a month from now. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.